Hey everyone, welcome to today's explainer. So, investing in new carpet is a massive financial and honestly emotional commitment. It's supposed to be that cozy, beautiful finishing touch to your room, right? But man, there is literally nothing more agonizing than dropping thousands of dollars only to watch your dream renovation turn into an absolute nightmare before the installers have even backed out of your driveway. Today, we're diving straight into exactly that, and more importantly, we're going to figure out how to protect your flooring investments for the long haul with a complete guide on chemical and environmental carpet defense. Let's get into it. Okay, here's our agenda for today. We'll kick things off with Berber installation nightmares, then move into building a solid foundation. After that, we'll look at the threat of Oregon dirt, compare DIY versus pro cleaning, and wrap it all up with proactive carpet protection. All right, Section 1. Berber installation nightmares.
So we're starting with the immediate visceral pain of a botched job. Imagine spending all that money on brand new Berber carpet, you walk into the room, and boom, you immediately spot the seam sticking out like a sore thumb. This is the exact desperate question a homeowner recently threw up on the Reddit flooring community after looking at a highly questionable installation right in their doorway. They posted photos of their brand new floors, pretty much just praying someone would tell them it was totally normal.
Well, the community's response was brutal and immediate. One user just flat out said, "Nah, this is a trash seam. This is atrocious." I mean, you can practically feel the collective wince of the internet in that comment. It really highlights how incredibly fast a dream reno can turn into a total nightmare, leaving the poor homeowner stuck arguing with contractors about what actually counts as acceptable work.
What's really fascinating about this, though, is the absolute consensus among both the pros and the DIYers in the forum. Look, Berber carpet is notoriously unforgiving. It's just tough to work with. But blatant hack jobs, those are universally recognized. Like this user pointed out, everything about this install is unacceptable. It wasn't just a tricky material causing issues here. It was a fundamental lack of skill.
Another user completely validated the disaster, calling it a straight-up hack job. Now, while Berber seams might naturally show just a tiny bit at first, poor placement, like failing to put the seam directly under the door and leaving those fuzzy cut loops along the edges, yeah, that clearly points to an installer who just didn't have the necessary skill or patience.
And this brilliantly illustrates exactly why Berber on stairs is such a distinct challenge. The community actually talks a lot about the dreaded Berber smile or grin. Because Berber is a loop-style carpet, if you bend it over stair spindles or sharp edges without perfectly relief cutting it, the carpet will literally smile or grin at you, exposing its ugly backing. And trust me, you definitely won't be smiling back. It's the ultimate hallmark of pairing the wrong carpet with the wrong installer.
Moving right along, Section 2. Building a solid foundation. So, how do we actually avoid these premature failures? The real secret is all in a solid foundation. Specifically, this Berber Supreme synthetic rubber pad. This textured synthetic rubber material is pretty much the ideal base for any high-quality carpet installation. It gives you crucial structural support, plus it features a topical moisture barrier. That barrier is absolutely key because it keeps spills from soaking down into the subfloor, which is vital for your home's long-term hygiene.
But the really crucial point is this standout specification right here, a super dense 90-ounce per square yard material weight. A high-density pad like this significantly extends the life and appearance of the carpet sitting on top of it. It essentially absorbs the brunt of heavy foot traffic so your carpet fibers don't have to, which can honestly save you thousands in premature replacement costs. It's a total game changer.
It also boasts an impact insulation class, or IIC, of 75 on a 6-inch concrete slab. To put that into perspective, it proves that a premium pad isn't just about getting that luxurious comfort underfoot. It's actually a vital, highly functional tool for noise suppression, meaning you are not going to hear every single heavy footstep when the kids are running around upstairs.
All right, on to Section 3, the threat of Oregon dirt.
Now that we've secured the foundation, we have to face the ultimate enemy of any carpet, which is highly specific regional dirt. Heavy, clay-rich Oregon dirt doesn't just sit politely on the surface of your carpet waiting to be vacuumed. Oh no, it acts like a microabrasive dye that actively binds to the fibers. We usually see three main culprits here. First, clay mud smudges that leave a rust-brown crust from sodden driveways. Second, pet paw tracks leaving greasy, darkened blotches. And third, agricultural staining from garden soil or fertilizers that leaves a gritty, dull green or gray-brown tint. You guys, this isn't just generic household dust. This is reactive, mineral-dense soil, and it requires targeted chemistry to actually get it out.
Which brings us to Section 4, DIY versus pro cleaning.
When that heavy clay dirt inevitably builds up, your choice of cleaning method is make or break. Renting one of those DIY machines frequently leaves carpets dangerously soaked, and overwetting a carpet, especially when clay soils are involved, just allows moisture to get trapped deep down in the pad. That accelerates mold growth and actually causes the fibers to break. Plus, a lot of those DIY detergents leave behind this acidic, sticky residue. By contrast, professional extraction uses precisely controlled heat, moisture, and pH levels. They use a neutralizing rinse and rapid air movers to safely flush out that subsurface clay without turning your living room into a swamp.
And finally, Section 5, Proactive Carpet Protection. Now, to avoid needing those expensive professional interventions constantly, you want to establish a dirt defense zone to stop dirt right at the door. And it just takes 4 simple steps. Number 1, put down high-quality textured mats both outside and inside every single door. Number 2, enforce a strict no-shoes policy in a designated transition space. Seriously, no exceptions. Number 3, set up a dedicated pet cleaning station with wipes and towels right by the door for your furry friends. And number 4, deploy washable runner rugs in those high-impact hallways. By actively designing this zone, you can actually intercept up to 60% of damaging particulates before they ever even touch your beautiful Berber carpet.
You'll definitely want to pair your new defense zone with a few targeted maintenance habits too. Vacuum 2 to 3 times a week using rotating brushes. And make sure you focus heavily on transition zones and under furniture, because that's exactly where airborne dust loves to settle. Apply fiber protectants like Scotchgard every 6 to 12 months to maintain a solid barrier. And lastly, book professional cleaning strategically, once in late spring to wash away the winter mud, and once in early fall before those heavy rains return. Doing this ensures that all that airborne dust and microscopic grit is removed before it can literally shred your carpet fibers from the inside out.
So, knowing what you know now about tricky installation traps, the dreaded Berber smile, and the microscopic, totally abrasive nature of regional dirt, take a good look at your own entryway right now. Seriously, go look. Is your carpet smiling at you? Or is it silently collecting a layer of corrosive dirt? Protect your investment and start right at the front door. Thank you so much for joining me on today's Explainer, and I'll catch you on the next one.